Okay, good morning. My name is Faith Atieno Rao, a DPTE candidate in Migori TTC. I'm here to present my findings in the agricultural projects. And first, the theme that I decided to take is rearing of domestic animals. And one of the problems that I came to find as I was doing my research is excessive disposal of foodstuffs. And first, before that, we first need to talk about the causes. Why the excessive food stuff are being disposed of? Why is it so much? First of my finding, one of the cause is excessive preparation of the food. We find that when the food is so much prepared excessively, or not the people that are accommodated in this school, they cannot finish the food that has been prepared. So it leads to excessive disposal of the food. Second, it is lack of food management and storage. In many cases, when there is excessive food, one of the ways that we can prevent it from going bad or being disposal is if proper storage. When the food is stored well, it can be used for another day. So here we find that there is no proper storage of food. That's why it is disposed. Another one is students are given excessive food. Like we find that when going for serving, students are given excessive food that they cannot complete at a go. That's why after they are done with the portion that they can finish, they go and dispose it. And that causes disposal of excessive food remains. After finding the cause, I actually had to research if this food disposal is cost. Now what are the effects? First is the environmental effect. You find that when excessive food is disposed, there is a lot of it brings some negative impact to the environment. First, we find that it's a waste of natural resource. When we waste food, we waste the natural resource used for producing that food. And the three main that I came to find the natural resources that are being misused. One is energy. Two is fuel. And three is water. The second effect in the food disposal is contribute to climate change. We find that when food is left to rot in our landfills, if subsequently released, it subsequently release methane. And you find that methane is a powerful greenhouse gas 25 times more than the carbon dioxide. And when methane is released, it lingers for 12 years and traps heat from the sun. And we find that sun is one of the components, the elements used for photosynthesis. And photosynthesis is the process by where plants make their own food. So when it lingers and traps heat from the sun, actually our plant will die. That's one of another cause effect of the excessive disposal of food. Another cause, it causes pollution to the environment. That is air pollution and soil pollution. In air pollution, when the food is disposed, let's say that when the food is disposed, actually it has to rot. And rotting of food, it will bring some unpleasant smell to the environment. And that smell will cause some discomfort to the students. And after the causes and the effect, I have to come with the solution how to solve the disposal of food. And the solution is for the college to invest in rearing of animals. That's why I've based on my theme, rearing of animals. So when the college invests in rearing of animals, it will actually at least solve it will half solve the problem or fully solve the problem. And one of the animals that I find it best for my project is the pig. Why pig? We find that pig feeds much on the food stuffs, the leftovers. So when the college invests on the pigs, we will be taking the food remains where it has been disposed. We go and take it to the pig so that the pigs can feed on them. That one actually will also will solve the problem. It will automatically solve it. It will help the college on the disposal of food. It will also solve the problem that there'll be no air pollution, there'll be no soil pollution, that when the food hits the ground, actually it's disposed in the, let me say, the bare land where all that, it will cause the methane gas. I think that's the end of my presentation, and thank you. Anyone with a question, please? Yes, Sandra?
So, what are some of the types of pigs?
Okay. In my research, I came up with 3 types of pigs. That is a Duroc, one of the type of pig. Another one is large white pig. And I think the large white pig, it will be the appropriate one to be used in this research. Another one is ham5. Hams5, yeah, I think that Hams5. That's another type of pig. I think I've answered the question. Okay, thank you. I welcome the next presenter.
My name is Sandra Okumu, a candidate DPTE in Migori TTC. So, in my research concerning the agricultural project that was issued, I came up with a theme of the problem, which is soil erosion in the school compound. So, first, we are going to define the definition of soil erosion. So, soil erosion is the process by which topsoil is displaced from one point, transported, and then deposited to another place. And there are types of soil erosion, but the most dominant in this college is gully erosion. And gully erosion results in formation of larger and deeper channels. Therefore, concerning this problem, we also have the causes of that problem, which are the causes of soil erosion. The first cause of soil erosion is human activities, and some of the human activities includes deforestation, and deforestation is cutting down of trees, which loosens the root structure that binds the soil particles together, leading to soil erosion. And another cause of soil erosion is wind. For example, in bare lands and dry areas, strong winds can lift and transport the soil from one place to another. And when they transport the soil from one place to another, when they lift, they may lead to soil erosion. Then we have the effects of soil erosion. The first effect of soil erosion is it causes desertification, whereby when the fertile lands becomes arid, they therefore become unproductive, impacting the local ecosystems. And another effect of soil erosion is increased risk of flooding. Soil erosion can lead to clogging in waterways, and after clogging, it may increase the risk of flooding, whereby it may cause soil erosion. And I have some of the strategies, the solution to this problem. So I decided to choose natural resource conservation as my solution to this problem, that is forestry, planting of trees. The first strategy is that after planting these trees, they will form a canopy of trees. That canopy of trees reduces the impacts of raindrops dropping on the ground, on the soil. Then they will offer shade so that they will reduce amount of raindrops to prevent soil erosion. Then another strategy is that those trees will act as ground covers. Some low-lying plants which are spreading and they are leafy, they spread across the ground very quickly, and therefore they prevent the soil erosion. Then another strategy is that tree planting prevents soil erosion, whereby it plays a role in stabilizing the soil with the root system, which helps to anchor the soil. It anchors the soil and prevent it from being washed away, thus preventing soil erosion. So, according to my presentation, who has a question? Anyone with a question? Faith.
Okay, madam, thank you for the presentation. Actually have one question. I think you are going to tackle so much on it. Like, if you want mines, will you tell us the type of soil erosion?
So we have some types of soil erosion. The first one is gully erosion, wind erosion, and rill erosion. But the erosion which is dominant in this college, as I've walked around, is gully erosion. So I think I've answered the question. And since this is the main problem in our school, I think forestry as the strategy to my problem that I found, which is soil erosion. I know this will solve the problem. So, thank you. May I welcome the next presenter?
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm Faith Bono, a DPTE candidate 2024 from Migori Teachers College. I'm here to present my findings based on the agricultural project. And my problem is pollution. Okay, let me define first what is pollution. Pollution is the introduction of harmful materials into the environment. Okay, I'm going to discuss about plastic pollution, and we start by the causes of plastic pollution. Plastic pollution can be caused by improper waste or disposal of plastic material. Another one, it is plastic waste from students and staff can make our environment can make an environment unclean. Another one, it can be caused by lack of awareness from students and also staff. According to that problem, I find the effect, and one of the effects is it chokes marine life. This is because when we dispose some plastic materials in our, let's say, our rivers, it can cause suffocation of marine wildlife. Another one is damages soil. This is because the plastic materials cannot decompose, and it is non-biodegradable. Another one, plastic pollution can alter habitats to natural process, reducing ecosystems. Okay, after that effect, I found out the solution, and the solution is that I use innovative gardening so that to prevent this effects of environmental pollution. And I will use this innovative gardening to plant some crops such as peas and onions. Also, I can plant flowers. Actually, I think this is my solution. Anyone with a problem, with a question?
So, what is the meaning of the term non-biodegradable?
Non-biodegradable. These are the items that cannot decompose easily. It can stay in the soil for long time. Actually, I finished my presentation. Another member to address.
Good morning. Peter Ogeto, a DBTE candidate from Migori Teachers Training College. Here I'm good morning. I'm Peter Ogetinyo Kenya, a DBTE candidate. Here are my results on research which you are given on project on agriculture. The problem which I encounter in the school environment is environmental pollution. Now on the environmental pollution, the problem which is really affecting the environment is the poor disposal of plastics, materials and the sacks. Now for the poor disposal of those plastics, poor and the sacks, here are effects which led for not to stay in a conducive environment. For the one effect, for those plastics and the sacks on the soil, is long decomposition of time. After those sacks and the plastic enters into the soil, it takes a lot of many years to decompose. Why I'm saying so? When those materials enter into the soil, even those materials have effect even to plants. For the plants, the roots they can't penetrate easily. For the next point is microplastic pollution. As plastic breaks into small particles, these particles can leach into the soil and affecting water for drinking. Another effect for the poor disposal of those plastics. When you dispose anywhere those plastics, animals can enter into those materials, where such like insects. For those insects, it's like to contaminate, it's like to transmit disease from one person to another. Now for my solution to that problem, I decided to use innovative gardening to control that big problem which is facing our institution. Now, when you are using innovative gardening is a creative method to cultivate crops gardened by using small resources and limited space. Like this bottle. When you can use this bottle to cultivate plants, you can now at least one method to conserve environment. Another solution is to reduce the poor disposal of management of those bottles and sacks is to recycling. Why is saying so? Recycling those bottles and sacks, we can go and wash it and use it again. That is the method which you can use to control the poor disposal of those plastics and sacks. Now, for another examples and type of innovative gardening is plastic bottles. The way I've said. Another is discarded tires, like tires for our classes here in school. Most of the tires are everywhere. Now, to control it, we can collect it and put together so that we can plant crops inside those types. That is the end of my presentation. Now I prefer that innovative gardening it can help us to conserve our environment clean. That is the end of my presentation. Anyone who have a question or addition to can add? Yes, madam.
Okay, what are some of the materials that you can use in innovative gardening?
Okay, for the materials you can use in innovative gardening, you can use even boats. You can need boat. you look for a boat, an old boat. You put a soil inside the boat, and then you plant. Or other containers like such bottles, sacks, and other things. Who have another question to ask? Okay, that is the end of my presentation. May I welcome my next member.
Hello, good morning. I'm Sinda Cosmas, a DPT candidate from Migori Teachers Training College. And according to the project we were given on agriculture, I did my research and came up with a problem which is majorly facing our school. As I was researching, I found that there is a forest within our school which is poorly maintained and poorly managed. So, after my research, I came up with the solution to deal with the problem. We can start a project to maintain the forest that is within our school, to manage it, and later it can help us in many ways. So I chose forestry as a solution to the problem. Why that? Forestry is the practice of managing, maintaining forest lands for commercial, public and agricultural use. That is forestry. So, there are many ways that we can use to manage the forest down there so that it helps the school. And the the various ways of managing the forest is planting of more trees in the forest to increase more trees so that the forest is of help. The other way of managing the forest is controlling pests in the forest and also practicing controlled logging. Logging, is the cutting down of trees. So we control the logging of trees in that forest. And also, we can practice afforestation and reforestation. As we know, reforestation is the planting of trees in deforested areas. So, and also afforestation is the planting of trees where no trees exist. As you can see the forest down there, there are some areas that totally there's no trees. So we can introduce more planting of trees there to make the forest better. Okay. Why forestry in this project? There are some benefits of this project, and the projects are as follows. One, the trees can prevent soil erosion. We all know how the trees control soil erosion. The tree roots bind the soil particles together, thus reducing the rate of water runoff, reducing soil erosion. Another importance of this project is it provides resources, forest resources such as timber and timber forest products. As we know, the school needs some local, more tables, and the product of making these lockers and tables comes from forest products such as timbers. And also we can increase income generation in the school by selling the forest products such as timber to the local community. Also, it can create jobs to the locals around the school. How? We have the logging processing and conservation of the forest. We can employ people there to work there and they earn income. Another importance is educational and research opportunities. Forests serve as natural laboratories for scientific research and environmental education, fostering a greater understanding of the ecological processes and conservation needs. Lastly, the forests have health benefits because they provide medicinal plants that are used to cure some diseases. That is how the forest can help us in our school. And I hope my project will be of help within our school. Whoever with the question needs, can answer.
Okay, I have only one question. That's that. What is your goal to the project?
Okay. The goal of this project is to create sustainable forest environment that will be there for main harvest and natural benefits. The forest can be there for many years within our school. In any case the school needs more furniture, we can find the products from the forest within our school. No need of going outside there, buying equipment, the furniture. We can produce them within our school. That's the goal of this project. Thank you for your question. Okay. As a group, we have to come up with one problem so that we can do our project to solve the problem. As you know, everyone here have his or her own problem, so we have to come up with one problem, discuss as a group, and come up with a project to solve the problem.
Okay, me I prefer on my side that if we practice innovative gardening, it can be better to control poor disposal of waste, bottle and the substance within the institution.
Okay, Peter says on to practice the innovative gardening to control poor disposal of plastic material within our school. What about you, Sandra?
So, I've decided to support your problem because in terms of furniture, you said the timbers which are from the trees can help in furniture within the school, and therefore there will be no need to go outside so that you can purchase furniture, but you just produce from within. So I support you.
Thank you for supporting my project, which is forestry. Petra.
Okay, for me, I think your project can be better. Why am I think so? Like when you look around in our school, there are so many land that have been left to make fallow. It has not been cultivated. And when you do the forestry, we plant, we invest in the forest, I think it will bring some positive impact to the school and also the society as a whole. Why? Because when you plant trees in the school or the community, I think trees are bearing, like they can bring some good impact to the climate change. Like we find that trees bring rain. So when we invest so much in the trees, our climate change. Our climate condition will change. Another benefit of the trees is that they will bring some income. When we plant trees and they grow, actually it will reach a point that they'll be cut and they'll be made wood that will be used to be sold, or they can be used with the college institution to make some furniture like the lockers. So to my own, I think
so you support forestry?
Yes.
Thank you. Another member to support? Yes, Faith?
Okay, for me, I concur with your project This is because actually we use a lot of money to buy furniture in our school, and as we plant some trees, we'll save those money that we will have used in buying furniture.
Thank you for supporting. Okay, since the 4 of us have supported my project, can we all agree to support it? Since you are the only one who has proposed. How do you agree?
Okay.
Let's support my project so that
Yes, I can support it, but even mine is open effective, but now I can advocate for.
okay. Thank you for supporting my project.